Hi, and welcome to Lady Lovely Locks. Today I have this piece that I shamefully have had since April time frame, and it's November and I'm finally doing a wig review. So this is Own the Runway by Raquel Welch in the color, it's not shaded cappuccino, it's iced cappuccino. And we're going to talk about the differences. I don't have another piece in shaded cappuccino, so I can't do a color comparison. That stinks. But I will explain the differences based on what I have seen. So let's get into it. So this piece, it says it is heat friendly. It has all the heat friendly colors. It doesn't have that heat-friendly feel to it, to me. I haven't applied any heat to it. I don't have any intentions to, so I'll never really find out. But this is a heat-friendly wig. And, but I'm just gonna tell you, like, I did not believe it. I got this from my local wig boutique, designer wig outlet with Haley. She's the owner. I saw her do a review of this color and one in Shaded Biscuit right when it came out. Like, I think I got this at a pre-sale or something like that. So I got it right when it came out. So if I was a good YouTuber, I would have hurried up and did a review and posted this so I could be one of the first. Yeah, that didn't happen. I actually purchased it while I was away doing my COVID travel nursing. So I didn't even get it until like a month or so later. And after that, I had changed profession. I'm still a nurse, but I changed, I went from psych and now I'm back in medical and just working that whole area. And it's just easier with psych, you know, I didn't do all these physical assessments all the time where I was like bending over and doing things. And so short hair was perfect. And that's all I wore to work. But then moving into medical where I'm doing a lot more squatting, looking down, you know, wearing COVID attire and everything, it's just easier if I have my hair pulled back. So I now wear longer pieces to work, and then I wear longer pieces on my off time, which is why I haven't really done anything with this piece. But anyways, when you get her, she is heat friendly. But her fibers do not feel heat friendly. That's just what I'm gonna say. She is open wefted. She's got the velvet ear tabs. She is open wefted. Let's see. She has, is this the memory foam cap? Let's just see. I think this is the memory foam cap. It's got the silicone in between. And she is a full mono top. She doesn't have an extended nape, but it's short hair, so you don't need one. At least not with this style. Okay. So the color code for this, which I actually like when they put it on the tag, is RL10/22SS. And I cannot tell you right now what color Shaded Cappuccino is because I don't have that memorized. But this, so I want to talk further about the color. I want to talk about the this wig and this style. Look at that incredible. I haven't cut the lace on this, only because I haven't worn her. I got a new camera, you guys, so I hope that this makes my videos even better so you can get a really good close-up of these lace fronts and not feel like you're frauded or cheated because the camera, you know, didn't do a good job. So anyways, my hair, that's my hair right there. I try not to pull on the lace, but sometimes you just gotta. But that hair lace is impeccable. Like it, you can see. Now what I would do, because in bathroom lighting, that lace looks shiny. So you do need to trim it back if you don't want the lace to look obvious in bathroom lighting. This lighting, I'm next to outdoor lighting, is absolutely perfect. So Raquel Welch's hairlines, they always make the lighter color up front. So it looks great. It looks great. But in some colors and some shades, like I think with Shaded Biscuit, you can tell it is just a line. And it might also depend on who made the wig, like which individual employee made the wig. But sometimes it looks like a line and then different color. This one I feel like is nicely blended. If you wanted to give it not so much of that type of hairline, you just pluck throughout. A lot of people ask for that sort of video, so I am going to do a video about how I do my hairlines when I want them to look super realistic. So this piece, definitely I would thin this out just up here, just to break that up. I mean, it looks really good. Raquel Welch, like if you are messing with the hairline, you're really aiming for perfection so that even wig wearers wouldn't be sure. But with a hairline like this, people aren't going to think it's a wig. I will tell you that when I have worn Raquel Welch wigs, even with people who knew I wear wigs, they're like, is that your real hair? They really don't know. And so just keep that in mind if you want to alter everything, is that to you it's different because it's not your hair or you're new to wigs and you're not used to a fuller hairline. But with a lot of the good quality wigs, nobody's going to notice. I promise you that. But if you wanted to, just break it up there, make it a little more sparse, and then it would be perfect. Also, to make it more realistic, I would definitely pluck the hairline. You know, you pluck some hair over, pluck some hair over. But yeah, and then that's just other ways to make it look more realistic. And wig grips and wig caps underneath, placement is key. And also, like right now I have that silicone wig grip. It doesn't, sometimes I wear that because with some of my other velvet ones, you can see the line where the wig grip is and where it ends. And so it just looks a little more obvious. And then if you're gonna wear a wig cap, which I used to wear nylon wig caps all the time. Because I hate, at first the wig grips I tried, I hated, and it just, you know, sometimes you change over time, just like with anything. So I wore nylon wig caps all the time. With some wigs, I could just go with the nylon wig cap. Others, I would need it stays. But that would definitely help give you more of a realistic scalp just because it's like a beige color and it just gives more of the illusion of scalp. This wig, okay, so when I first got this wig, she was baggy on me. I had her thinned a little bit and then I've had her taken in because, so she would definitely fit a large head. Right now I have her fitting my head perfectly. I just have to do that because my head's like less than, it's about, is it about 21 inches now? I haven't measured it in a while. Before it was between, I think like 20, I think it was like 21 and a half. Now it's between 21 and 21 and a half. It's gotten smaller. So anyways, but yeah, I had her take her in so she would fit. She's definitely big head friendly. This, if you have a round face, if you want to find pieces that flatter your face shape, this one is really good for round faces. It's just the way this cut is going to elongate your face. This is also really good because of the fact that it is a stacked piece. It's not going to rub on the shoulders, so this piece will last forever. And I've also messed with this, and you can use hair bands and stuff to keep it pulled back. So if there's times where you need your hair out of your face, because this is designed to be like this, you know, I mean, it's not, I've seen people take pieces like this because this is similar to John Renault's Mina. It's kind of similar to On Point, and it's similar to Noriko's Taylor. you know, those styles where it's angled, it's an angled inverted bob. That's what they're called. So, but you wouldn't want to put bangs in this piece because that's just not, the idea is that you're elongating the face. If you add bangs, you'll just undo this style. So there wouldn't be any point in you getting this piece and adding bangs. It just would take away from the, you know, that look that you're trying to get, that A-line look. So just keep that in mind. I don't recommend getting this and putting bangs. I've seen it and it just doesn't look right. You know, if you want bangs, get, you know, something that doesn't have this angled cut. Just a suggestion. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but that's my input. Somebody's been wearing wigs for a while. Let's see. The lace goes all the way to the temple, right? It stops like right where the ear tabs start. So, you can do off the face, like, can you put it all the way back? No, look, you can see that. This piece, so mine specifically, it's a little bulky right here. And if you've been wearing wigs, you know that some of them are like that. This side is fine. Like that, like I could pull that back and it looks totally legit. It's like thin right there. It, you know, is consistent with hair that grows out of your head. But this side is like thicker and you can see that, and it's a little more stark. I'd have to pluck some of that hair if I was gonna wear it all the way back. But what you could do is, you know, do something like this, do the little twisty thing. You just have to make sure if you're going to do like hair like that, that this is hidden. Can I do this on like Noriko Taylor? Absolutely not. That hairline is way too stark. Would I do this to my hair? No. I would wear it like this. I would tuck it behind the ears. Or wear like a cute hair thing with it. And then, you know, if you wearing like, I have this outfit on, where am I filming? I have this shirt on. It's a little like party-like, club-like, you know, going out looking sexy, to show that you can have hair like this cut, and rock the sexy look. As you totally can. I have done it with Mina. It makes you look like you're badass. I'm just gonna say it. This hair with like a sexy top makes you look badass because it shows confidence. This, I know people say that this is a Karen cut. Let me have a conversation about that. For one, if you use that term, stop. It is rude and derogatory, and plus there's a lot of great people out there named Karen who don't have that sort of personality, you know? It's not okay. And for one, someone with long hair can be a Karen. This style is not someone who's whiny and high maintenance, and needy and hoity-toity. This is not that sort of hair. This is hair for someone who is confident in who they are, and they don't need to have long hair to look sexy. You know, they know who they are, they know what they want in life. They can go to a restaurant and be friendly and kind. This is not demanding Karen hair. So I don't like that term. This is Victoria Beckham Posh Spice hair. She had this cut and she looked sexy as hell and made everybody want to get this cut. So if she can pull it off and make it look great, it is a great, awesome, trendy haircut. It is not a Karen haircut. I just want to make that clear. All right. So anyways, yeah, I would, you know, when I wore pieces like this to work, I would tuck it behind the ear a lot. And because it's thinner right here and the ear tabs aren't really bulky on this piece, it's easier to pull back. And what is that? Well, I have to hide that part. I do remember when I got this piece, you could see the felt a little more. And so I used like brown magic marker to hide it in. So I just always, but with any piece I have, I'm always making sure that I swoop some hair down when I tuck behind my ears to hide the ear tabs, because sometimes those little suckers are going to pop out and you don't realize it, and you're smiling and having a good time, and then you realize, oh my gosh, you could see my ear tabs and it looks so wiggy. And somebody might have noticed, somebody hopefully didn't. So, you know, I always try and just swoop hair over the ear tabs. So anyways, let's talk about this color. This is iced cappuccino. It's shaded, oh my gosh, I think it's shaded iced cappuccino. I'll get it right in the title. But so this, I had shaded cappuccino before. I actually have it in human hair, and I love it in human hair, but it's very different than the synthetic shaded cappuccino. The synthetic one has cooler blonde up here. Excuse me. And it just was cooler overall, and it, to me, because of my warm undertones, it looked like gray hair, the more ashier, cooler blonde highlighting. So I wasn't a fan of that. But I tried this on and realized that this is warmer. I mean, you can tell, like, if you go do a color comparison, this is warmer than shaded cappuccino. So if you liked that color but felt it was a little cool for you, this would be a good option. And this is a very natural hair color. These days, I love redheads. I love my red wigs. But when I want to just have, you know, regular hair, I guess, like hair that kind of blends in, this is perfect. You know, some of us, we get wigs, we're like, I want the craziest blonde, I want this red, I want black, you know, we want flashy colors. But this is really nice, a natural color, and it's rooted, but it blends so beautifully. It's gorgeous. And look, that is not ashy at all. They said these were all these new shades, like, were all cool toned, but I beg to differ. If there's anything cool in here, maybe, you know, the highlighting is warm, and maybe the brunette is cooler, but it's enough to where my warm complexion can handle it, and it doesn't make me look like I have gray hair. I don't want to look like I have gray hair. I'm not into that. It doesn't look good with my complexion. I'm okay with that. I know that's the trend, but it looks awful on me. So anyways, I just want to, and if you're not sure, watch a color comparison, watch another shaded cappuccino with the right lighting, because that matters. And then, you know, you can make that comparison for yourself. But I'm telling you that if you wanted to try this color and you have warm undertones, you could definitely get away with it. What I really like about this piece is that you can use some, like, styling cream, that Peace Out cream by John Renault, and just stack it and just give it the ultra, like, textured look. Look, you can just ruffle it up like that. So anyways, let me do a 360. And there you go. Thanks for watching this, and if you watched it till the end, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, and stay tuned for more videos.